Hey guys, welcome back. So I think this is going to be my first ever standalone cleaning video. I am going to be doing my daily / weekly cleaning routine. I'm going to be doing the kitchen and the bathroom in this video, but I'm going to start in the bathroom, so let's just get crack-a-lacking. Right, we are in the bathroom. Obviously it's a bit echoey because it's a bathroom, and obviously I'm in England, so my bathroom is friggin' tiny. But I always start in the bathroom first, just so I can let the product soak. But the first thing I do before I put kind of any product down is just move everything. So everything on the side of the sink will come off, the bath mat will come out, everything will just come out of the room. So I'm gonna do that now, but I'm gonna have to move you because you're in the way. Okay, so the first thing I do is I bleach the toilet, which I've just done. I've just run loads of bleach around the outside, or around the rim. And then one thing I do in preparation to do this is I will soak my dedicated bathroom cloth in the sink overnight. I'll just put a neat cap of Zoflora in there and just fill it up with a little bit of water, just so that can disinfect and it can absorb all of that stuff. So that is soaking in there still. But I am still using some bathroom cleaner just so I can use it up, really, because I don't want to be using this anymore. I'm just going to spray everything down, toilet, sink, all around the shower and in the bath. I'm going to rinse the bath out first because, you probably would have seen, I shook out the bath mat in there just so it's all the little bits are in there. So I'll rinse that out and then spray everything down. Also, while I do this, I like to open the window as well because obviously, like I say, it's a small room using chemicals, so best to have the window open. So I've done all around the bath. I've left the sink, left the toilet. I'm just going to spray the inside of the sink. It did have the Zoflora in it, but I'm just going to spray a little bit in there. Leave my cloth in there with that and go into the kitchen. First thing again to do in the kitchen. I don't do a hell of a lot weekly, but there's certain things that I do, and there's certain things, like I say, this video is a daily / weekly because there's certain things that I will do naturally during the day when it needs to be done, like cleaning the work surfaces. I don't just wait and do it once a week, if that's what you're thinking. And the washing up, certainly couldn't wait a week for that. So there is certain things in here that I will do daily, like those. The majority will just be saved for weekly, the more deeper cleaning things. I'm gonna do the same thing again, kind of get everything out. So I'm going to do the washing up first so I can put that away, and then I'm going to move everything off the work surfaces. So I'll move everything from this little bit to this side and then vice versa. So let's do the washing up. So all the washing up is done. Now I just need to wipe down the sides and do all of my other weekly things. I've just got out my little notebook thing where I'd wrote notes on kind of what I want to do weekly and what I want to do monthly. When I first moved, I was like, this is what I want to do, we're gonna do it. One of the things, which was kind of my next thing to do anyway, is to empty the bins. Obviously this is a as and when thing anyway, as and when they need emptying, I'll empty them, but they do need emptying now. Well, the recycling bin needs emptying now, which is the one on the left. So I'm gonna do that. The normal bin is absolutely fine, and the food waste, which is the little one on the floor there, is fine. I put that into the outside one yesterday. So I'm just going to empty the recycling bin, and then I'll be back with you. Okay, so whenever I do empty the bins, apart from the food waste, I do spray them down. I don't wipe them out. I'll do that as a monthly thing unless they really need it, like something spilled. But what I'll do is just spray some diluted Zoflora just kind of all around. Sometimes I do give it a wipe down, like I say, if there's something spilled or it's a little bit wet in there. The recycling, there tends to be a little bit of water in the bottom, just where obviously I rinse all the trays and tins out and stuff. So there's always a little bit in there, so I like to kind of wipe that out. But I do clean out the food waste bin weekly as well. That is one thing that, because obviously you can get maggots and stuff, it just freaks me out. So I take that outside, rinse it out with the outside tap, and then just like clean it out that way. I don't really do much else to it, unless like it really needs a deep clean, then I will do that. But generally it's okay. I will spray down the inside of the recycling bin, and then what I'll do is just clean around the outside of the bin, the pedals, like the lids and stuff, just to make sure they are anti-backed. So just get my diluted Flora, literally just spray kind of all around the sides and down to the bottom, and just kind of leave it. I don't put it back in the bin, I just leave it to kind of air a bit. And then I'm just going to use normal multi-surface spray and a cloth just to wipe around the outsides and the top of the bin. Okay, I am significantly more shiny now that the washing up is put away, so I'm going to do the rest of the cleaning now. So I'm going to get everything off the surfaces here, spray everything down, and do the cupboard doors as well. You may notice there's some like marks on the cupboard doors. They won't come off, they've been there since we moved in. No matter how much I scrub and no matter what I use on them, it just won't come off. So if you think that I'm dirty and I don't clean them, I do weekly, but it just won't come off. So there's literally nothing I can do about it. I do, like I say, kind of spot do this as and when it needs it with my diluted Zoflora, but for now, for my like weekly once over, I'm going to be using just this Aldi's antibacterial multi-surface cleanser. So I'm just going to spray down all the worktops. Wiped down. I have done the lower cupboards as well, just because. And now I'm just going to put everything back that was from this side and take everything from that side and put it over here. While I'm going around like all the cupboards and stuff and the tiles, I do try and make sure I do all the kind of appliancey type things that are regularly kept out and wipe over the fridge. So I've done all that, and then like I say, especially like this utensil pot, because it is kept on the side like right next to the cooker, so it probably has got like oil kind of splatters and stuff on it. So I wash all of the things like that kept on the sides. I've wiped down the kettle and the scales and things like that are out all the time. And then yeah, so then once all the surfaces are done and everything is put back, I will go onto the hob. Like I say, I've sprayed down all of the hob, so I'll take off those bits, give it a quick wipe down. If there's any kind of crumbs and stuff on it, I will generally hoover it first. I will do that for the worktops as well if there kind of was any, either that or just flick it all onto the floor so then I can hoover it afterwards, because I mean there's literally no worse feeling than having like wet crumbs on your hands while you're trying to clean. So that is the oven done. So now again I'm going to take everything out that's on the floor, so just the bin and the mat, and then I'm going to hoover everything. Now that everything's kind of, all the crumbs will be on the floor now, I'm going to hoover the floor and then put everything back. And then the last things I need to do are just to do the washing machine and the sink, I believe. My hoover just died. So while the hoover is charging, I have done the majority anyway, I just kind of need to do the edging. I am going to wipe the floor just by the back door. The main bit of the floor doesn't need doing because we did do it quite recently. So wipes aren't something that I generally buy, just because obviously they're quite bad for the environment, but I do have these Yes to Carrots face wipes. I didn't like them to use on my face, so I've kind of demoted them a little bit to floor cleaning wipes. These are actually biodegradable, these ones, which is awesome, but I don't use them on my face anyway. Okay, so I brought you down to my washing machine. As I have a washer dryer, it does tend to get a little bit clogged up with kind of lint and stuff like that. So I do like to make sure that I do wash it. I do try and keep the door open as often as I can, just like between loads, just so I can make sure that it is airing out properly. If you do find if you shut your door like all the time when you're not washing stuff and there is a funky smell, then that you probably need to do this. But yeah, I basically take the cloth and tea towel, I just rub it on the inside of my room, rub it all the way through just to get any kind of leftover water. I haven't done a load of washing in a couple of days, so there isn't really any there. And then I'm going to just take my diluted Zoflora on the cloth. So I literally just rub all the inside of that and kind of down the little bit around here, not that you can see, and like I say, all the lint and other crap comes out. I'll just give it a quick wipe as well. Doesn't really need it, but I need it anyway. And then I'm going to leave those two cloths, the cloth and the tea towel in there. And one thing I try to do every time I do a load of washing is I will take the detergent tray out. I do find that mine randomly kind of holds water. I don't know if you can see in there without me pouring it out. There is water in there. I don't know why it does that, but I do try to empty this as often as I can. Like I say, try and do it on every load, because this kind of thing can get moldy very quickly. I know that from back at home. Our one used to do it all the time. So yeah, also would like to wipe that out because I don't think I've actually done that since I've had this. Again, I'll just take the microfiber, just give that a quick wipe out because there was a little bit of pink in there, which I believe is salmonella, but I don't know. So yeah, and then give this a wipe out, and then once a month I'll give this a bit more of a deep soak. Okay, so the last thing I have left to do in the kitchen, other than just put everything away, is to do my sink. Now, the only thing I use for that is multi-surface spray, and then I will leave some Zoflora to soak in the sink overnight, and then I'll wipe around the inside of the sink. So again, just remove everything. Generally just shove everything under the sink. So anyway, I have sprayed the tiles, so I'm going to wipe them off, and I'm using a new microfiber just so I can make sure, you know, because you're doing the sink, I don't want to leave smeary marks. So just going to wipe it down. Okay, back to the bathroom. So I had to clean the toilet because my husband came home and wanted to use it. So I have cleaned the toilet apart from like the cistern and stuff, but I have re-sprayed a little bit the sink and stuff because I had a little bit of a sit down and a little bit of lunch, you know, just keeping it real. So I have sprayed a little bit more bathroom cleaner just over the taps and stuff because obviously I have already done the bar. So I'm just going to wipe down all the tiles around the sink and all around the sink area, which to be fair, for once, is pretty damn clean. Normally it's full of stubble because my husband has to shave every day for work, so it's full of stubble, toothpaste, spit, you know how it is. So yeah, to be fair, today it's not that bad. Okay, so I completely forgot about the mirror, so I'm just using, again, I'm using wipes. These I don't think are cruelty free and definitely don't think they're biodegradable, but I got these when we moved in as a little gift thing for my grandma, and they're just window lean glass and mirror kind of wipes. So I'm literally just going to wipe over the big mirror here and mirrored cabinets there. I'm also going to do the little bits that you don't normally think about, which is the toilet roll holder, because there's a little bit of chrome on there, so I'm just going to use one of these wipes. the door handle, and then lastly the toilet handle, which again I don't save for weekly. I generally will do that kind of every couple of days because that's the kind of thing, again, it will harbour a lot of bacteria. And that's it. So I normally will do, again, I will mop the floor, but I'm not doing that today. I am just going to hoover because we done it the other day. So I'm going to hoover in here and then I'm going to put everything back. While I am waiting for my hoover to charge, I'm going to put the things back that kind of come off the sides and stuff. And I am also going to take this opportunity to clean this tumbler which we keep our toothbrushes in. Because if you've got a closed one, like one with a cap, one that is definitely not transparent, then you might not realise how grubby they get. So I am going to take this opportunity, like I say, to wash this out. I'm going to do it in the bath. I'm just literally going to take a cloth and wipe it out with water. So hoovered. Now the only thing I have left to do is put everything back that was on the floor, and then we're good. I forgot to say, while I do this, I do like to try and put a wash on and include the bath mat, and obviously I change over the towels and stuff. I have done that again, I've done that recently, so I'm not going to do that today, but that is what I do in part of the weekly for the bathroom. Okay, so that concludes my kitchen and bathroom weekly / daily routine. There are certain things, obviously, like I say, we'll do daily or spot clean, so do it like when I need to. And there's sometimes of a week I'll need to do more than this. Obviously it's all relative. This is the majority of what I'll do in a week. I will do, like I say, a deeper clean monthly, and I'll be filming that video soon, so make sure you're subscribed if you want to see more cleaning videos. I'm also going to be filming what I do weekly in the bedroom and living room, probably as a separate video as well, like not two separate ones but as one. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure you leave a comment and let me know if you want me to make more of these videos again in the future, and I will see you all soon. Bye guys.